bing, 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 bing. Here we are. It is I think it's the Bob Martin. Like that's what the special weekend. We've rolled out Bob Martin, Uncle Bob, to hopefully they don't ask for payment for having used their names on these things. Oh well, the Bob Martin weekend scrum. It's myself and Raoul on my side. So Matt Lindsay very kindly ran the Kent Beck for me yesterday. I was out in a sponsors meeting with Dree, where they were showing me their new GitHub integrated solution, actually, which was pretty good. Taking, I think, things for them to the next level, and I think that's actually, kind of changing the game. Very pleased with that. I'll be trying to show people bits and pieces of that as we move forward. Very short summary, it's like a version of Code Climate or Semaphore. You know how they integrate with GitHub, but like Heroku. So you basically can have your hosting done. You add a GitHub plugin to GitHub, and then it will just deploy your thing from GitHub as part of the build process. So it's actually kind of nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, of course. Travis and Semaphore and Heroku separately support deployment, but it's kind of, it's like it generally has to be configured outside of GitHub. You have to do, this, that, and the other.
So with this one, you just put the plugin on GitHub, and you can configure it for any repository you want.
Yeah, you basically can say, oh yeah, I want it to have this repository, and then that repository starts. When you do a pull on it, it will build, and it's using their same Dree push backend that you can then in principle SSH into, and this, that, and the other. So that was good to see. So I was pleased to see that. Other things I did manage to do yesterday was I also managed to get our kind of like projected revenue for the year, which I was able to send off to TechSoup or somebody who are able to say like, yes, they're a charity and they don't have very much money. And so we've kind of, Slack has actually approved us for non-profit status.
Oh, awesome.
So in principle, we can, there's like within 3 days, I mean, we will have the ability to, for up to 250 members, we'll be able to get the standard tier of Slack. And above 250 members, we'll be able to get like that 85% discount on their thing. So I think we probably still can't afford that for the main Agile Ventures thing, but I think we probably can for the Agile Ventures Premium. So we'll be able to give a nice,
give us full support on the main Agile Ventures community.
Go on.
I'm part of another community, a South African developer group here, and they have a Slack instance, and it seems like they have full archives of the conversation. And there's like more than 250 people on that group. So I don't think they are paying. I'm not sure about it, but I don't think they're paying.
Well, I think that's Slack's default position. I think we can carry on the discussion with Slack and see. I mean, it may well be that they started below 250 and they're grandfathered in, so to speak, but so it's pleasing. I mean, the one of the main reasons that I was chasing the whole charity status for all of last year was to support that. I mean, I think if we can't have the charity, the sort of full history for the main Agile Ventures thing, it's not the end of the world, because if we can actually provide it for the Agile Ventures Premium folks, which is a smaller community, then that's an incentive. And so on. So, but at the same time, I think if we get enough premium members, we could then afford to make or we'll negotiate with Slack and sort something out. So so that's a good development. Other development is I've got a person who is basically saying yes, they want the marketing internship that I've been advertising. So I will potentially start getting help from somebody for marketing. So that's great. We'll see. And then also website one, a couple of people brought up that Google Hangouts API is going to be shutting down from April 25th. So that may mean that our plugin stops working, and that is worrying. We will see. That's basically my update with the big things going forward. Is I just really need to get local support migrated over to Dree and prepare for this DevOps conference talk that I'm going to give on DevOps on a budget, which is happening, I hope not next Thursday. I think it's Thursday week. I hope it's Thursday week, because otherwise I'm in trouble. What's the date today? It's the 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, today's the 7th.
Thursday week. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. How are things going with you, Roll?
Things are starting to get better, I guess. I spent the night redeploying a new instance of edX. So now we have 2 separate servers now for that. One server is running all our DBs, and the other one is specifically for apps. So I think that's going to make it easier in future when we need to upgrade or change something on the application.
Yes.
So made sure that I secured everything now to prevent any possible any possible attacks and stuff. So yeah, it is sort of up and running. I've got a few things to set up, like our custom theme and stuff like that. But it seems to be up and running now. So that's good. Yeah, that was my start of the weekend. A lot of people on OpenEdX were complaining also about being hacked.
So this has affected a lot of different OpenEdX
Slack.
Yeah. So, what has been edX's response to the issue? Has it been? Have they just been quiet?
Well, essentially saying that don't use the default values.
Right.
Don't use the default, database username or passwords. Make sure that you. At least some guys on the Slack channel are offering to assist the people that were affected in securing their databases and stuff.
Right.
So yeah, but it's highly the user's fault. The people that are setting up the servers.
Right. I guess does the installation instructions explicitly say to change the default values?
No, it doesn't.
Right. So it's expecting the installation person to both
be aware of those,
be aware of that, and also take the time to do so. So yeah, they
but anyway, it wasn't at the good time, but at least I got to learn some more stuff on the platform itself, and at least I know where to find a couple of things now. So
it's good. Good learning.
It's going to be good for the future.
Sometimes the learning experience is more painful than we would like, but yes. Yep. And anything else on your radar? Any blocks? Anything? Any plans?
Nothing much. I'm just going to finish up that and try and get some rest for today. So
right. Good show. Yes. Well, that's our Scrum then. Yeah, I'm not going to be. I've got a family event tomorrow, so I'm not going to be running the Scrum at the same time tomorrow. But that's basically this. What time is it with you now? It's like 3:15.
4:15.
Okay, you're 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah. So basically, I mean, it runs at 2 p.m. UTC on Saturday and Sunday. 4 p.m. UTC for you. Going forward, like the subsequent weekends, I guess I will continue to do that. It seems to make sense that we do them. I think particularly once the MOOC starts up. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
Maybe there will be more people then joining.
Yeah. Well, I think it's one of these things where you kind of need to do something regularly for people to notice that it's then, and that they can then rely on it, and then they start to fit it into their plans. And although I do wonder about having a thing in the Slack so that it would, for example, it would ping 10 minutes in, like, for example, when the Hangout button became live to click on the page, it could ping the Slack and say, meeting coming up in 10 minutes. I mean, I don't know if that's like too intrusive, or if kind of letting people know a little bit in advance that something was about to come through would
yeah, but then that shouldn't be too complex to implement, would it?
No, I don't think it would. No, I think we could. The question is more for that any particular feature, do we focus on that? I mean, we've had a big we've got so many tickets coming into website one, and the other thing that's happening at the moment, as I was explaining to Michael the other day, is my admin is spiking for the charity, and also as we get more premium members, there's more PR review to do that I'm kind of committed to, and so actual time for pure programming is
It's
being
decreasing.
yeah. We'll see. I mean, in the ideal world, this, for example, this marketing intern comes in, but I mean, the reality is, training up a new person, you have to put
Will
more
take
time
you
in at the
more
beginning,
time.
and then of course, you're not sure how long they're going to last. But yeah, cool. Well, good to catch up with you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and
You
I'll
too, Sam.
maybe see you in the week.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye for now. Take
Cheers.
care. Cheers.
Bye.